Minister Frattini has been someone with whom I have consulted closely, and in front of us, I think we will be continuing that pattern. We had much to discuss today. I thanked the Foreign Minister for the generous assistance that Italy has provided to the people of Haiti. As we know, Italy suffered its own tragic earthquake last year, and the Italian people have opened their hearts in solidarity. I will be leaving shortly for Montreal, where there will be a conference on the international relief effort. I will have more to say about developments in Haiti later today. We discussed how difficult this mission, and we especially are grateful for the increased troop commitment that Italy has announced. Later this week, both Franco and I will be in London for the International Conference on Afghanistan. Our soldiers are fighting side by side, Italy's capacity to take responsibility for their own security. Last week, the State Department released a comprehensive plan to implement a civilian strategy for stabilizing Afghanistan and Pakistan, and it includes the work of many agencies across our government. While our military mission in Afghanistan is not open-ended, we are committed to building lasting partnerships with both Afghanistan and Pakistan. We will also be focusing at the London conference on the Afghan government's commitments and plans to spur sustainable economic development, to improve governance, to fight corruption, and those are issues that Franco and I have a particular interest in. We will be looking for the gradual ability of the Afghans themselves to assume the security responsibility and assist in the development of their own country. I also appreciate Italy's announcement earlier this month of new financial support for Somalia, which is a great boost to the efforts there. We discussed Iran and agreed that it must fully address international concerns about its nuclear program and end the repression and abuse of its citizens. Iran faces a clear choice between continued isolation and living up to its international obligations. And finally, we have a shared commitment to a comprehensive peace in the Middle East. In coordination with Italy and our quartet partners, including the EU, the United States will continue to vigorously pursue a comprehensive and durable peace. There are many other issues we covered, from energy security in Europe to Bosnia and so much else. But suffice it to say, we are very grateful to our friends for all that they do, both on their own and in concert with us, to address the many challenges we face in the 21st century.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Hillary. It was, as usual, very interesting and fruitful talks with a personal friend and with a country which is, for Italy, the first ally in the world. We share points of view, we share common values. We talked about many, many important issues. First of all, I want to repeat here how highly we value the important and generous efforts of the United States to help people in Haiti. We highly value, we strongly appreciate personal commitment of President Obama and Secretary Hillary Clinton to help people there. Italy was among the first countries helping and contributing in a framework of international coordination. We will continue to do so. We are sending a military boat that is coming to Haiti, the boat Kabul, a ship which is bringing helicopters and the first Carabinieri team. It is a special unit to contribute to guarantee public order and security on the ground. We want to do so in very close cooperation with America. We appreciate very much. This is the first point. Second point, we have really the same goals on Afghanistan. Italy is on board on training police, on contributing to local development, in dealing with cross-border issues in working together with partners, European partners and United States on transition of powers to Afghanistan authorities. This should be done from the London conference to the months to come to show the people in Afghanistan that we want a political solution. We want to talk about a national reconciliation while making a very clear distinction between those who renounce violence and those who don't. Okay, we cannot make a confusion. On terrorism, we talk about what to do on prevention and fight this network of terror, which is not related to Yemen only. We cannot point finger on one or another country. Instead, we have to cooperate on data sharing, information sharing, preventing by reaffirming our basic values. These are the antidote against those who join violence, reaffirming democratic values in the world. I paid a visit, quite interesting, in the Horn of Africa recently. I briefed Hillary about this, and there is need to cooperate with African countries in the Horn, like Somalia. Yes, okay, we decided to help Somalia, but Italy cannot do so alone. We need a cooperation. I raised this point. I will raise the point in London while talking about terrorism. We have to take into consideration there is unfortunately a dissemination of terrorist cells not in Yemen only, but in the Horn and in the north of Africa. This is a problem that concerns all of us. Finally, on Iran, I think we together have to prevent Iran from going nuclear. This is a concern for all of us, for Western democracies, United States, Europe, but for Arab states as well. And we are in perfect agreement on broadening the consultation of a number of states in the region that can be interested and are interested in talking about what to do in order to repeat once again that the double strategy requires unity of international community. Of course, those who want to go nuclear will be exploiting eventual divisions. We cannot allow them to do so. Final point, I completely agree with suggestions made by Secretary Clinton about having an enhanced dialogue between EU and United States on energy security. Italy is among European partners that have interest in doing so. We are diversifying our energy strategy, but we want to do so at European level, not only at bilateral level. We are absolutely in agreement on, I would say, working together on some concrete proposal to be submitted to European partners. Thank you.
The Foreign Minister, the position of the Italian government, which we not only appreciate but agree with, that we are working closely together in Haiti. We are very grateful for the contributions that Italy has already made and will make in the future. And there is always an opportunity in the face of any disaster for what we in the United States call Monday morning quarterbacking. But what we see is an enormously committed and effective international effort that could not succeed without additional military assets. As Franco said, Italy is sending a military ship with assets. It's just easier for the United States to get there first because Haiti's our neighbor. So we appreciate the very positive endorsement of our efforts that we have heard not just today from the Foreign Minister, but over the course of the last 10 days.
And I repeat once again, we very much appreciate the American leader about this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.